With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. Looks like we got a few old names in here, but maybe ones that haven't been around for a while. What's going on, everybody? We wanted to give a quick update. We've had some sell-off in Bitcoin as we expected, so we want to talk about that real quick and go over the charts as usual. Bitcoin USD Bitfinex technometer's down to 37.8. That's one that's a little more volatile on the technometer, so it is at buy ranges. It will go down to like 34, 33, so want to be careful with that. What's up, everybody? Chris, Alex, Lewis. Let me give Akru a wrench. Kulak agenda. So again, a Bitfinex technometer is oversold, is saying to buy, but that is a more volatile one because it's only one exchange. So we usually use that as a indicator maybe to get 25% long, which we haven't done that yet. Here's Bitcoin Tether consolidated. We're 38 on the technometers of buy. And you can see here we're setting at 41.28. So we do not have a buy yet. And if we bring up our usual Wyckoff labels on Bitcoin US dollar consolidated, you can see the technometer there, 40.41. So overnight there at 4 in the morning Central Standard Time, we did have readings a little bit better. Obviously we bounced a 1,500 or so off those lows. So techs have raised some. So as I mentioned on here, at 61, what's up, old man? I don't know why you don't have a wrench, but here you go. At 61, 180, we'd lightened up some on Bitcoin. So we're trying to get that back. We got bids in lower. Not going to give that price. That's for the patreon.com/learncrypto. But we do have bids on lower. I'm going to show why we're looking at that. If we go to our Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index, anybody that's been in here knows that a 40 reading as marked by the green arrows has been perfect on buys. We're at 42.08 right now. We was at 40.8 at 4 in the morning. So break to new lows here on this last decline. Probably going to get that to a buy signal as well. So we'll be watching that. Ethereum technometer there at 40.50. Again, any type of sell-off should give us a buy there. And Litecoin was strong, kind of leading the rally. Nice little ABC pullback. Technometer 42.6. So not a buy there yet. But again, should get it on a little bit further pullback. So if we go to, I'm going to make this quick, but I wanted to get on here. If we go to our Bitcoin, here's what we've been showing, looking for an ABC down to 58,000. I had updated this in the Discord yesterday, showing that we was looking for a blue wave 3 down, and we did have that overnight, so I did mark that probably as completed. We're working on a wave 4 here, so really maybe sideways today. Then I'm looking for one more sell-off down to that 57.5. Could go all the way down to 54,000 or so. Previous support on the way forward green to the left, as you can see, 53,850. So that's natural support as well. So somewhere around 54, 57,000, we're going to give some buys to give back the Bitcoin that we sold higher. Same thing on Ethereum. Ethereum, something lower down here into the 4,000s probably. Previous support, 39.01. So something down there on Ethereum. And Litecoin, same type of thing. We got some, I'd expect here something more, maybe 210, 220, possibly all the way down to 192, but I'm guessing not. 650 people in here, so again, Bitcoin roadmap, Elliott wave, one more sell-off. On our Wyckoff indicators, wyckoffsmi.com, the original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff. Let's go back and look at a few crypto charts. Before we do that, I'm going to throw up on U.S. stocks, which I think U.S. stocks, especially NASDAQ, tries to move with Bitcoin. As everybody knows, on the U.S. stocks, I'm looking for still higher, trying to get a buy signal again to add to longs. Thought we might get that there late last week. Technometer did come down to 40. We're back to 46. So hoping we're testing the highs for a B high maybe and have another sell-off here for another week or so to get us a buy signal on stocks so we can be a buyer and turn higher. So that's what we're hoping on U.S. stocks. Let's go back to the software there. Once again, having work done on the site, but you can see Technometer 51.4. So it would be nice for a little ABC down here. Maybe we're doing a B wave here. Get another sell-off down to this 83.77 level or something. Get a Technometer closer to oversold, then we'd be a buyer of stocks. Until then, we'll look here to buy this break in crypto. The C is not over on Bitcoin. I think we have more to go, down around 54 to 57. Appreciate it, Sean. What's up? Anybody want to go through a few here? We're going to throw up CRV because I know somebody just asked for that in the Discord if you're in here. Let's go to the 9-month CRV. We've got, there's the current chart. Again, a nice little, hopefully ABC off the highs. Volume still not heavy on CRV, so it's still acting like to me that it wants to go higher. So we would add to this position here. Technometer is at 44, so not giving us quite the sell pressure that we want. But I do think CRV is still okay. We're going to look at Algo, ALGO, Tether consolidated. Hold on a second, let me restart this up. Not sure why I got logged out. Logging back in. All right, back to Algo, Tether consolidated. Appreciate it. Whatever your username is there. Master Todd, I don't know about that, but here's Algo, Tether consolidated. Hopefully we can pull another buy signal on some of these with the Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. Now you can see on Algo, I have had previous buy signals on Algo as marked by the green circle, so we are at that right now. So again, I mean, we easily could spring this buck 51, buck 54, $1.60 again, but I think algo, you could nibble here, buy a little bit more on a little further break and everything. That should be okay on algo. You're going to see technometers coming down on most of these. Here's FTT dollar consolidated. FTT's been a little bit weaker here, got slapped again overnight. Technometer here is overbought, so not going to get anything earth-shattering on FTT. It did underperform here for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I did talk about that. It was oversold there at 57, 56, now back to 52. So can't get too excited about that one here. But again, I think they all will follow Bitcoin higher when we get this next buy signal. Here's ENGA. Let's just look at the 3-month chart, so it'll load quicker, 42.65. Technometer was right down at buy signal on November 10th, right around these same levels. So that's a nice little sideways consolidation. I would think more accumulation. ENJ, I think, should be okay. AVAX. Tether consolidated. Holding in nicely after making an 84 early. We talk about that one being strong because it came off that release of downside pressure around October 16th. Not going to get an oversold technometer probably because we're having no selling coming in. AVAX should lead us higher. If we get a buy on Bitcoin, I'd buy more AVAX. On network, I got to go to Trading View, so we'll try to do that here in a minute. Let's look at Atom. Haven't looked at Atom in a while. Atom, let's look at Atom Tether. Let's try Atom Tether consolidated. Don't think I have this chart marked. Same thing here. Hopefully a spring and an uptrend. Technometer. Technometer is a volume-based indicator giving us overbought, oversold readings on intraday volume, kept on 5-minute line chart. And it's consolidated volume from up to 140 exchanges, so it's giving us a good reading on volume. 41.7. You can see on this chart that is at low levels, so maybe good enough. Let's go back real quick. Atom, Tether, Binance. Looks like there's some good volume there. See what the technometer is here. Looks like 40.81 is kind of an oversold. So again, we're right there on Atom oversold. Not the strongest coin, but still should be okay here, a little bit lower. Sand, Tether, consolidated. Another one came under pressure, right back up. That one looks like it wants to scream higher some point here shortly. Technometer calculating. 48.9, it did touch around 40 at the lows, so that one's not going to give us an easy buy, but that one's got volume coming in. That looks strong, should continue strong. Anything holding up well now should be able to lead us higher. ICX Tether consolidated. Another nice coin hitting a new high yesterday, pulling back today. Technometer 47.7. Really the last buys would have been, let's mark this real quick. There was a buy this day. Haven't looked at this chart in a while. And then also buy this day. So those are two oversold readings. That thing should lead us higher. I would be a buyer, or I would own ICX. Let me save that one real quick. ICX, who acts about that? TY, what's up, TY? ADA, we still like, maybe a little bit lower. ADA dollar consolidated. Let's bring up that 9-month chart. Looks like it's just continuing to do a backup. I'm sure volume has hit another new low here, so not acting very strong. Hopefully it'll hold up here and not get dunked too bad when Bitcoin breaks another 3,000 or so. Again, OP hitting a new low, price hitting a little bit lower low here, technometer 41. ADA not acting the best, but I think it'll obviously follow Bitcoin higher. Let me see if I got HTR. I do. HTR. I'm going to show Tether consolidated. Looks like that's where the volume is at. Just going to do a 3 months so we can move through these quicker. QQL agenda. Technometer 45.18. You can see OP volumes came in. That thing should be able to hold here and continue higher. That one looks good. Mana, Tether consolidated. I think WAXP is in there as well. Spiller. We'll check here in a minute. Mana coming off that 280 low overnight. 46 technometer. That thing should be good. No problem with Mana. WAXP, Tether consolidated. That one looks good. Technometer 48. No sell pressure in some of these strong coins. I'd say long them. RACA, Tether consolidated. Most of these I've got in the system, which is cool. 43.4. That chart still looks good. Hope everybody's long these strong ones. The Floki, Tether consolidated. Technometer down at 37 as I showed in the green. So it looked pretty good yesterday. Holding in pretty well today. Again, probably could work a little bit lower. Sell pressure's coming in while price is trying to hold. So Nick still likes Floki. That one should be able to turn higher again here soon. DIVI. Now that one is not. I got to add DIVI. Let me make a note. VET Tether consolidated. Nice little ABC off the highs. Looks pretty good here, 43.4. So just a normal pullback and a bull trend, I would say, on VET. You're welcome, Marius. Appreciate it, Mike. The wife happens to agree. All right, Rose, ROSC, not in the system. CRO is. CRO Tether consolidated. 43.4, not much to add on Rose. Looks like extremely low volume. Excuse me, on CRO. No real help there. Still pretty good coming out that high yesterday. So that one should be able to hold in as well, I would think, James. We'll look at near. Everybody's throwing quite a few out here. I'm sure everyone's trying to figure out where these lows are. Here's near, spring in an uptrend. All these look maybe a hair lower. That one, as you can see, lower right technometer coming down to the green dashed line, which has been oversold readings in the past. As you can see, the last one was October 11th. So coming down to that. So again, I think that'll spring this area. So maybe a hair lower, but near should be able to rock and roll right back to the upside. What up, Fadi? Let me give you a wrench because I recognize that name. EOS. EOS tether consolidated. Been a little weaker here off the lows. So technometer, you can see nothing major here. 41.5. New low on the OP. Let's go back out to the 9 months. This chart's easier to look at. Again, new lows on the OP. Price trying to hold. So again, not my favorite, but one that should be able to dig in here. EOS. Pancake I can't give because that's not in the system at the moment. Trying to get my developers to bring those into the software. Not happening yet. Cake. Lewis, what's up? C-A-K-E. Cake tether consolidated. Again, we're going to look at the 3-month chart here. Breaking previous lows. Technometer 40.54. Trying to register oversold, not there yet. As we all know, not a strong one, but Nick still likes that one. We would expect that one here to spring these lows also. Turn back up. BLOK, I don't believe. Do not have block. I'll have these in for the next time when I go live. I'll add that, Patrick. RNDR. RNDR, you guys are throwing some new ones at me. Do not have that, James. HNT. HNT tether consolidated. Bitcoin trading 59,800. I would think still sideways here on Bitcoin for the rest of the day before maybe a breakdown tomorrow. HNT technometer 41.4. Nice looking chart pattern. Came off that selling into October 23rd, so I would think that one should be able to lead us higher. TEL, Tether Qcoin. After that big popcorn spike higher, retracing back, 41.15. New lows on the volume, so not much to add there. Probably a break below that 16,757 low or so. I try to add there if you do not have any. Then, what do we got here? Let me do Ven dollar consolidated. Let me see if that chart will come up, and it won't. Then I probably got to clean up. Ven I got to do some work on. Can't give you Ven. All right, excuse me, you meant Zen. All right, we got Zen in here, one of Nick's favorites. Been long that from what, 7? Let's go back to the 9-month. Zen was acting extremely well, coming under some pressure here, but this one we still like. And the technometer loading, 39.21. So that is near our buy levels. So again, a little bit lower. Zen should be good. Man has been a beast. That one looks higher. Sand I gave just as well. Let's look at RUNE. 888 people in here right now. Rune, Tether Consolidated. Wogstralian. I don't know what that boy keeps talking about. Then he retracts it. Rune, Tether Consolidated. Technometer 40.18, not oversold. Downtrend in volume off the high, so not the strongest. I'd buy that a little bit lower if you're looking at Rune. We're good here. Doji, Tether Consolidated. Not looking too bad. We're not long any Doji. Technometer on Doji, 39 and change. 38's been a buy recently, so that one should be close to a low as well. What's up, Dead to Rights? Javi, what's going on? You need to come to St. Louis. Win Moon. IMX, not in the system. James, you're throwing some small caps at me, maybe. Link, haven't looked at that one. Link, Tether Consolidated. Another one that had been acting very well. Pulling back with Bitcoin, 38.86. Technometer, last time. Again, that's extremely close to a buy signal, so Link's acted well. I think Link, again, a little bit lower. Add some Link. I got that one written down, IMX. I will add that. STARL. I'll try to get that one added. You guys must be throwing some small caps at me. CRE or CEK I'll add. SXP, we will show that one. XXP, Tether Consolidated, Bitcoin 59,620. A little more weakness. SXP, 47.3. Pretty big upthrust bar today, but new high yesterday for this chart. So again, a little lower. I wouldn't mind SXP. VXV, I will add that, James. KCS, we got that one. KCS, let's look at Tether Consolidated. Nice uptrend. The last buy was there middle of September. Technometer 44 neutral. That one wouldn't scare me either. I'd buy a break if it spring that 20 level on KCS. Exactly. Zen's been a home run. Shout out to Nick. Stunner D on that one. I guess he's not in here, or thought he was. Zen's been a home run for him. What's up, Johnny Cool? MRX is one that I've got to add. Here's Matic. Let's show Matic, Tether, Binance. Last buy signal was down there, $1.05, middle of September. 41.36 technometer. Again, a little bit lower on Matic, and I'll be looking at that one. I'm going to go through just a few more here. Then I'm going to get ready for the stock market closing. So DOT, Tether, consolidated. DOT quite a bit off the highs, but a good looking chart still. There's a technometer on DOT, 39.3, 38.2 has been recent buys. So anything slightly lower on DOT should look good. One Tether consolidated, Harmony. Here's one, 46.7. Can't give you much help on one. That's been a strong one. UTK. You guys are giving me a ton to add. Network I cannot do yet. Got to add that for my developers. STX, Tether consolidated. And then guys, like I said, I'm going to run 900 people in here. Give me a like or a share. STX, Tether consolidated. Technometer neutral, not much to add there. Probably more sideways. Let's recap, then I'm out of here. Bitcoin, 45-minute chart here, just showing the recent consolidation. I've been looking for an ABC down to 58. We're in the middle of that. We completed the wave 3 blue overnight. And I'm looking for some type of sideways here that could last still for a day or two. And then another breakdown between 54 and 57. If you really want the exact levels, you got to join patreon.com/learncrypto, 40 bucks a month. So a little lower on Bitcoin. Should set up a decent buy in Ethereum. Ethereum looks, again, down there, previous support, 3,900 to 4,000. Litecoin a little bit lower, maybe down to 210, 200, somewhere down in there. Stock market looks like hopefully we get a little rollover for a week and give me a good buy signal on U.S. stocks again. We did pick the low last time in U.S. stocks. Gato, I got to add. I'm not going to go over any stocks. Again, I'm going to be in a hurry here. Anybody new just came in. SPY, last buy, we had a buy divergence and an oversold technometer. Had a nice solid rally off of that. Hopefully we're going to have an ABC sideways here. A little bit lower for a week, and I'll have another buy signal. And that should help catapult stocks higher, etc. Ciao. So I'm out of here. I'm going to run a couple commercials as usual. Let me run my disclaimer real quick.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Try to be back on here if we get any more volatility. Again, Bitcoin 59,600, Ethereum 4198, Litecoin 229. Let's look for a little bit lower the next few days and then start picking up some cheap coins here. Run a couple commercials on our patreon.com/learncrypto. Then also PCG, where we manage assets in stocks and crypto for annual fee, pay as you go. So I'm out of here. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.